preschool friends. I miss you guys so much. I am waiting for the day that I get to see you guys again. But until then, I'm going to make a video for you guys to see me. I'm going to give you a few things to do while we're waiting and stuck at home, okay? We have learned so much stuff already this year. I am so impressed with each and every one of you. I am going to read you a book called Kindergarten, Here I Come. Look out, kindergarten, here I come. Wake up, dear, said Henry's mom. It's the first day of kindergarten. Oh boy, let's go, said Henry. He had been getting ready for this day all year. Not so fast, said his mom. First, you need to wash up and get dressed. So Henry brushed his teeth the way his dentist had shown him and washed behind his ears. Then he buttoned his shirt and snapped his jeans and almost tied his shoes. Okay, I'm all ready for kindergarten, said Henry. Not so fast, said his mom. First, you need a good breakfast. So Henry ate 3 pancakes and a bowl of fruit, drank all of his milk. Now I'm ready to go, said Henry. Not so fast, said his mom. You still need to pack up your supplies. So Henry packed pencils, scissors, crayons, paper, glue, an apple, and a photo of his mom and dad in case he got lonely. Now I'm ready, said Henry. What do you think we'll do first? Asked Henry. Do you think we'll paint? Sure you will, said his mom. Just like at home. Good, said Henry. What else will we do? You'll probably learn your ABCs, said his mom. Hey, I already know the letters in my name, said Henry. What will we do after that? You'll sing songs and play games. And you might practice counting, said his mom. 1, 2, 3 flowers, said Henry. I can count to 10 because we practice counting with buttons. What comes next? You'll make fun things in arts and crafts, and you'll read stories. But I can't read, said Henry. That's okay, said his mom. You'll start by listening. Reading comes later. Here we are, said Henry's mom. It's so big, said Henry. What if I get lost? Remember, we found your room and your cubby at kindergarten roundup, said his mom. But you can always ask a teacher for help. When Henry got to his room and saw lots of new faces, he said, I want to go home. Why don't you come in and look around, said his teacher, Miss Bradley. So Henry looked around. He saw the art corner. He saw letters and numbers that he knew. He saw a bookcase full of books, and he met a new friend to play with. Well, what do you think? Asked Henry's mom. I think I might stay for a while, Mom, said Henry. Because kindergarten is going to be fun. I know kindergarten may seem scary, and we didn't get to prepare quite as well as we wanted to with this thing happening around us. But I think that you are all going to be ready. So friends, we only have a few letters left in the alphabet to talk about. So I'm going to tell you what those letters are, and I'm going to give you a challenge to do at home with your grown-ups for each one of those letters. So the first letter I want to talk about is the W. And the W sounds like this. W, W, W. The thing I want you to do, the challenge I have for you with the W is I want you to go outside, if it's nice, and make a W with sticks in the yard. My friends, if it's not nice outside, you can make a W with some Play-Doh, or you can use some crayons in your house and just use the crayons as the legs in this W. Okay? So that is the W. That is your challenge, and I think you can do it. The next letter we're going to talk about is the letter X. X is a very tricky letter because it actually has two sounds with it. It has the K sound and the S sound, but you put them together, so it sounds like this. X. Can you guys do that with me? X. Very tricky. With this X, your challenge is going to be to use blocks or Legos, whatever you have in your house, to make an X out of, okay? So you can build it standing up or you can make it lying down. I just want you to challenge yourself to make this X. And you can make it big or you can make it small, whatever you'd like. I just want you to try and make that letter X with Legos or blocks, okay? And if you don't have Legos or blocks, you can use sticks again. That's totally cool, okay? The next letter we need to talk about is the Y. And the Y makes a sound like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know it doesn't make sense when you say Y, but it makes the sound yeah, 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 like in this. This is yarn. It makes that yeah sound, so it starts with the letter Y. The challenge I have for you with this letter Y is I want you to use something in your house. It can be pillows, it can be spoons, it can be blankets, whatever you can find. I want you to build a Y with those things. So you can take all the pillows off your couch and make a Y. That would be kind of fun. But when you're done, you have to pick up all the pillows, okay? So that is your challenge for the letter Y. The last letter of the alphabet is the Z, and it sounds like this. Z, like in zebra. My friends, the challenge that I have for you with the letter Z involves some yummy snacks. So I would like you to ask your grown-up to cut up an apple into small pieces, and I'd like you to build the letter Z with those cut up apples and a toothpick. So you're going to have to do an apple, toothpick, apple, and then you're going to have to do toothpick, apple, until you build this letter Z, okay? But you have your parents with you or your grown-ups with you that can help you make this Z out of apples. And when you're all done building that letter Z, you get to enjoy that healthy snack. The last challenge I have for you involves the entire alphabet. It's an alphabet scavenger hunt. And that just means that you have to find something that starts with each letter of the alphabet. So for A, you might look for an ant. For the letter E, you might look for an egg. So I want you to find something all the way from A to Z. Some letters may be trickier than others, but I think you can do it. Don't be afraid to ask your grown-ups for help. They're pretty smart. Julian, Leland, Everett, Hunter, Aria, Jr., Jackson, Sebastian, Kinsley, Brave, Jubilee, Max, Henrik, Talon, Langera, Branson, Bentley, Evelyn, Monroe, and Jeffrey. You guys are all so very special to me. I hope to see you all in May when schools are supposed to open, but we don't know if that will happen for sure. The situation is always changing and things are always evolving. So just know that I want you all to come back, but we may not be able to come back. So I'm going to read you one last book, and it's called The Night Before Summer Vacation. And it's only because we might be starting our summer vacation just a little bit early. The night before summer vacation. 'Twas the night before leaving on summer vacation. My family was bursting with anticipation. Dad made a checklist, which he checked as he went. The bug spray, the backpacks, the umbrella, the tent. Mom grabbed the graham crackers and stuff for the s'mores. We carried out helmets, the canoe, and the oars. Remember my raft, my snorkel and bike, plus Pete's doggy bowls and Jimmy's new trike. Down from the attic our suitcases came. Mom whistled and shouted as if reffing a game. In bathing suits, in flip-flops, in sunblock and hats, in flashlight, in lounge chairs and wiffle ball bats. To the top of the pile, to the top of the heap, now pack away, 5 layers deep. We stuffed and we filled every inch of the shell like a water balloon. It started to swell. Done with our packing, we ate dinner at last. Then we got out the scrapbooks of vacations past. There were photos of us at the Museum of Toasters, and my father and I in riding fast roller coasters. Here's Jimmy on Babe and me with Paul Bunyan, and there's Mommy beside the world's largest onion. We laughed about trips we'd taken before. Our week at the beach did nothing but pour. It was so cold that we all wore our fleeces, but we finished a puzzle with 2,000 pieces. And at last it was time to climb into our beds, where visions of marshmallows danced in our heads. In the morning, Dad shouted, "Get up, rise and shine. It's 3:45. Let's leave here on time." Then a few moments later, there arose such a clatter. We ran to the window to see what was the matter. Then what to our wondering eyes should appear but Dad, the camper, and a long trail of gear. He chuckled and said, "Let's hit the road before our camper decides to explode." We all squeezed in, then drove down the street. I suddenly cried out, "Yikes! We forgot Pete!" Dad made a U-turn, and Pete jumped inside. Now we were ready for the 10-hour ride. I heard Jimmy ask as we drove out of sight, "Mommy, are we there yet?" She said, "With luck, by tonight." The end. Have a great summer vacation, and I do hope that I see you before then.